22nd of this month, and I'm really happy to have you here in this show again. So I hope everything is fine with you and you had a great weekend and a lovely weekend and you had a relaxing weekend, so you're prepared for this new trading week. Okay, so we stream this show on YouTube as well, and if you watch it on YouTube right now, so you will find a button in the right corner. You can click on it to subscribe this channel, to leave a comment below this video on YouTube, by the way, or you can give us a like if you want, whatever is in your mind and in your heart, of course. So I say welcome here still from Bangkok. I have another 2 weeks here in this lovely country, in this lovely big city. And yeah, it's really it's a pleasure for me to be here and to work with the lovely Thai people, and by the way, to spend my time with you in this wonderful morning briefing show again. So let's say thank you to Admirals that we can make this every morning, Monday to Friday. And yeah, now let's share my screen with you. So here we go. And let me fix the technique. Yeah, here is the chat. So Mike here from Bangkok, Sawadee Khap also. And Tina, hello. And on YouTube, I can see Barry, Remo, hi. Victor, wonderful good morning. To Hartmut also here. So feel free to ask whatever is in your mind. I can see it here in the screen, and I'm looking forward to answer your questions if there's something is to talk about. So we have a special trading routine as every day, as every trading day, and we want to have a kind of overview what we expect this week. So we expect one rate decision this week, and this is on Wednesday morning, really early in the Wednesday morning. From Tuesday to Wednesday morning, it's the Royal Bank of New Zealand with their own trading rate decision. So today is Monday 22nd, and we expect the upcoming events of the existing home sales at 4 this afternoon, and the flash consumer confidence indicator we expect also at 4 from the European Union. So this is what will happen today on this Monday. And I would say, since Markovic, wonderful, thanks for being here. I'm really happy for that. Marie-Louise, also wonderful, good morning. Okay, so then I want to invite you this week for our special webinars. You know, my congenius partners, Paul and Jens, are talking to us, are talking to you. So, and on Wednesday, no, sorry, that's the wrong one. Let me make just this. Yeah, on Wednesday, Paul is talking about trading trends for beginners. So if you are such a kind of beginner and you want to have more information about that, this is your topic for this day, and Paul will be really glad if you spend your first lifetime with him too. Okay, and also let me invite you to follow the Telegram channel here on Admirals in case you use this Telegram beside of your WhatsApp account. Then you can follow Admirals on Telegram too, so you will never miss any really interesting topic or information here from Admirals. I would appreciate it a lot if you follow the guys here too. Okay, now I guess it's time to see our running trades, or especially what we can do today. And let's see, we start with the DAX 10 minutes. You know, we'll make kind of live trading here in DAX 10 minutes. And by the way, you know, we have a live trading room. It's on Traders Yard. By the way, it's based on this morning briefing show every day from the morning until the evening. A couple of guys are there, including me, especially when I'm home back here in Bangkok. It's a little bit different, but we have this live trading room too. So, and here we go. let's see what kind of trend do we have right now on the right side, on the edge of the right side of our chart. And so let's start again, and let's see. First of all, we have a downtrend. So this is first move. Oh, sorry, that's stupid. So here we go. So that's the trend. Then a second, first correction, second one, and here basically we are in the second correction, which means, you know, in the second trend down we have the highest probability to continue the trend again. So what can we expect from such a trend or from such trading idea? Okay, basically you see we are far away from the point of control, which means we are deep in the green lower zone, but doesn't matter. It is the second trend down, and basically we should expect that we will see a new point 2 again. But also on the right side of the chart is the correction running in its own trend, and this is, let's see, just a moment. If I have my MetaTrader back. Okay. Let's see. Actually, it's not working. Okay. So let's close it and let's do it again. We have to wait just a moment. Sorry for this interruption. But actually, here we go. Now we can start again. Here we are back. Wonderful. So on the right side of the chart, there is a secondary trend. And this is this one. So that was the first trend arm. Here we go. There was the second one. And you see, second correction was working again. And here we go. That's the third trend arm. And maybe we are going to continue the trend because, you know, point of control is quite far away. Yeah, so this is what happens here on the right side. But be careful, it's just a correction of this main trend. It is just a correction of this main trend. So basically, let's see if there was a close below the last 0.2. No, it was not. So there was not a close. So this is basically the second trend arm of this main trend, and this correction is running in its own. That's kind of leading trend on the edge of the right side of the chart, by the way. Okay, so basically wait that the price will move, and then you can trade if you want to the lower side and reaching the last 0.2 here, or maybe create a new 0.2 again. So then let's check to our running to the main trends focus charts, and we start with the Dow Jones in 4-hourly chart, by the way. So here we go. What do we have on the right side of the chart? So, and we have a downtrend, by the way. This is the downtrend. Oh, that was the first one. Then here was the second one. Then here we go, the third one. And basically there was a trend break. but there was not a new uptrend, which means we have to start here again with this first trend arm, because there was not really a close. So which means here we go. Now in Dow Jones we are in a second trend arm, and basically if you will see here a balance candle, then maybe it's a good thing to use the second trend arm to the lower side. So where is the point of control? That we have a final target. Yeah, look at this one. Point of control is quite far away, $34,597 by one future contract. So reaching the 0.2 and a close below the last 0.2 is the first target. And if we trade in direction of the point of control, then finally the point of control could be the final target. I have it on my watch list for today. Maybe, yeah, I'm just waiting for a balance candle. Yeah, just like that. Or maybe we can make a pending order at the 0.2. But actually, yeah, just waiting. Just waiting. We can use the Fibonacci tool. So that was the last 0.3. So here we go. Let's see if we have a close at the point of 38%. Could be happen, yeah. So just wait for it. So second one is the DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart. And it's still an uptrend, ladies and gentlemen. It's still an uptrend in DAX 40 because actually there was not a trend continuation here at least last 0.2. No, there was no trend continuation, just struggling with the last 0.2, which means the last 0.3 where we will break the trend is here on this point. So which means everything what happens between this last 0.2 and the last 0.3, it's just a correction. So if it's allowed to trade the correction, yes, of course. In case you don't have open trend, then you have to do it. In case DAX 40 is on your list, and of course, in case you trade 4-hourly chart, then this is possible, because first and then the correction, and this is the second trend arm with its own second correction. So if there will occur a balance candle maybe on the right side, then let's do it. And reaching the 0.2 is a first target. And in case the price will go lower, point of control could be the chance. If we break the last 0.3 of this main down uptrend, then we have a bigger chance that we go back to the point of control. Yeah, so be aware that the uptrend, the main uptrend, is really, really old. So it's possible that it will break this trend. So, but this is a first chance to open a position on the lower side. So I have it on my watch list too. So then we have Euro US dollar. Here we go. And again, we saw here another correction. And actually, we didn't have a trend continuation, but we are going to. So be careful, we are deep in a green zone, point of control is quite far away, so just waiting for a rebound. Maybe the price will be rejected at the last low, and maybe we will see during the rest of the week a new uptrend, then we can do it. But not today, it's just an old downtrend, and based on our 4 magic rules, there is nothing to do. Then let's go to Bitcoin. So here we go. Oh, Bitcoin point of control has changed, and you see that was the red rectangle here. And as I said, that was the old point of control, by the way. The new point of control is quite deeper right now. So we are still in the upper green zone. Oh, come on. Not again. So it's typical Monday, you know. Seems that the Dow Jones has a predisposition towards going up, looking at the last two T's. Okay. Need to trade and come back to me. If not, let's close it again. Just check, guys. Sometimes, you know, everything is based on technique, and sometimes we have these issues. So just wait. Okay. So if there's something is open, no, not really. Okay, let's go back to Bitcoin. Yeah. So, and in Bitcoin, as I told you, point of control was last week here, where you can see this red rectangle, and we reached the point of control. This is the old point of control. Now it's the point of control is quite deeper, which means the trend can continue also. So we have a new trend continuation. So, and there's another correction. And yeah, now let's see if we will reach the point of control perfectly. The old point of control, by the way. This was the old point of control. Maybe we reached perfectly. And now we have a deeper point of control. So let the chart running, let the trade running in case. So I missed it. That was quite annoying. I told you last week. So, but you see, the second trend works all the time, literally all the time. Okay, let's go to gold. And in gold, there is still an uptrend, ladies and gentlemen. There is still an uptrend because the uptrend will break here. No, there's just a moment. Was there a trend continuation? Yeah, there was a kinda. So which means here is the last 0.3. Okay, which means we have, here we go, we have a new downtrend. Just a correction. It's not confirmed yet, but this is the downtrend right now in gold. So, and maybe next correction could be ours, go back to the point of control. So we have now DAX on the short list, Dow 4-hourly chart on the short list, and of course gold on the short list. So be careful, because this could be quite busy today. Yeah, how can POC change deeper if there is no trade, no new trades? It's based on volume, just based on volume. You know, it's based on the last 1,440 periods. So sometimes it happens. Bitcoin is a kind of special, by the way. You know, it's not an official product. It's just, yeah, based on volume. It is. Sometimes it is. It's very seldom case, but it is. And the last one is British Pound USD. So, and we tried to open a trend in British Pound USD to go up. But actually, you see, the correction is going quite deeper, and we kind of see a kind of speculation, stabilization here right now. So there occurs a balanced candle on the edge, on the right edge of the chart. So, but we have not an open trade. So, which means we have a deep correction. You see, the point of control is quite far away. So, which means we can set the pending order quite deeper if the chart or if you will see a balance candle here. So we can take so we can use maybe here a bit that we can speculating on this trend continuation. So, and of course the stop loss is, come on, here we go, below the last 0.3. Yeah, we'll do it afterwards. Okay, so then we have couple of running trades for the moment. But before we'll do that, I have my Monday question for you, as always. And my question for you today is, as every Monday, by the way, what are your trading goals for this week? We have a new week. So again, I want to stick to the rules under all circumstances, or I want to use logic in my trading up to today. What does it mean, for example, to use logic? That you stay away from emotions, that everything starts in the order book, and what you see in the chart is kind of your perception, no more no less. So, and by the way, logic means if you have no guarantees, you have to work with probabilities. Probabilities means you have to find the right time frame for yourself. It's not that you can choose what you think is good for you. You need to find a time frame which you can make sure that you never miss a signal. Yeah, so this is kind of logic. So what's your goal for this week? Stick to the rules under all circumstances, or I want to finally use logic in your trading. So your choice today. My Monday question, Okay, so what do we have on open trades? Actually, we start with Australian dollar, Swiss franc. And here we go. We are still in the second trend arm. Still in a second trend arm. We are quite actually we are in loss, but it's just not confirmed loss right now. And here we go. We have here a kind of double deep, double low. And yeah, maybe we see a kind of rejection right now. And finally, we can go up to the last 0.2. So stop loss is below the last 0.3. Everything is fine. Don't touch the chart. Let the market decide what will happen on the right side. Then Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. And also an open trade. It's almost a similar picture. So we have this one, move, correction, move, and here in the second trend arm, it's a second correction, our first opportunity to go long, which means we're speculating here on a trend continuation in the second trend arm. Actually, we are a bit in loss. Stop loss is below the last 0.3 here. Actually, it's not a 0.3 with it's a question mark. It's not confirmed yet. So wait for it. Then we have an open short position in Euro Australian dollar. Here we're circling around the entry. So this is the short position. That's the short trend move. Correction, deep one. Here we go. And we are speculating that we will see this, or maybe, there is a low, and maybe we will see this again. Actually, we are just a bit in profit. We are circling around the entry. Trust the system, ladies and gentlemen. Trust the system. It's a second trend arm with the highest probability. So then we have Euro New Zealand dollar, still a short position, and it's kind of same picture like in Euro Australian dollar. So this is the chart. That's the trend. First trend arm. Here we go. And this is the second trend arm. So we are still speculating on the trend continuation. Actually, we are a bit in profit. Let's see what happens today. If we will have a close below the last 0.2, then it's time to make a partial profit and trail the stops so far that you cannot make a loss, because be aware that the point of control is quite far away. We are deep in the green zone. We must not expect that we will get a really long running trend, because we are really cheap in the current price on the edge of the right side of the chart. So make sure if you will have a close, then take the money and be happy that it works again. So actually I have just open trades in daily chart, and what's on the list for new options and new trading ideas? So first of all, on the list is let's see, British pound Australian dollar on my list, because it's still a downtrend too. And here we go, it's this. So move, correction, and big move. So here we have to wait until we get a new balance candle, and then we go back to the 0.2, which is here, or the point of control. So it's a quite kind of difficult here in this trend, because we will see, oh my gosh, there is also a corrective running upwards running trend. So, but this is the move. Let's see what happens. So how we can handle such a situation, it's not that easy. So basically I'm always on the side of the main trend, because the leading trend is mostly the correction, especially we are trading away from the point of control. So then if we will see a balance candle maybe today, tomorrow, or the rest of the week, then I would start the trade in direction of the main trend. So, but if I, for example, if I can see the price is not working for me anymore, and maybe we see a stabilization there, then I try to stop into profit and let it go. So then I have to maybe to suppose that the trend or the price will turn around, and then we will see a trend continuation of the leading trend, and which is an extension of the correction. Maybe it's also possible. So we have to trade what we see and not what we think. This is most important, guys, that we trade what we see and not what we think about it. So I don't care about this currency, I just trade my system. This is kind of logic, by the way, pure logic. So what's about the other trades? New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, for example. The price is still going deeper, but we are still in the second trend arm, just waiting for the next balance candle. This could be interesting if we have a correction deeper than 38 right now. So let's see it here. Oh yeah, the price right now is so it means we have a correction deeper than 38, so which means we can trail the entry closer to maybe tomorrow will occur a new balance candle, then we can get into, we have more space to make money with this trade. So then on the list is still New Zealand dollar, US dollar, for example. But this is a kind of difficult, because in my opinion, if I read the chart properly, then there was not a trend continuation. So in my opinion, it's just not a valid trend. So just leave it. And finally, US dollar, New Zealand dollar. As we told last week, there was a chance to go short. And here we go, it works again. So first trend arm, second trend arm, and there was the entry. And actually, so be careful, we reached the 0.2, but not with a close. So, but if there will occur, and maybe we have to suppose this one, New Zealand dollar, Australian New Zealand dollar. So be aware that we expect the rate decision. And you see, we have the price were covered last Friday. So, and on such a candle, you have to react, by the way. Yeah, take partial profits, trail the stop, and everything is fine. Yeah, we have to read the chart. We have to read the chart. Okay, so let's take this last question from YouTube. What's about British pound Canadian dollar in 4-hourly chart? Let's see. Yeah. I have it on my list, by the way, too. Question of time today. So here we go. Move, correction, and move and correction. So just you will see a balanced candle, yeah, or maybe a setup pending order here, close to the last point too. And if the price is going deeper, by the way, we have to use Fibonacci to see if we have a correction deeper than 38, which is actually here. Yeah, as long as we don't have a price close to 38% or close below, then you should open. I set a pending order at the point 2, yeah, to see that we see a trend continuation. But the moment where we have a correction deeper than 38, then we can wait for a next balance candle and we come out of the correction. That could be interesting trading idea, by the way. Okay, guys, so my question for you today, and I'm really happy, we have a kind of balance because sticking to rules were chosen by 52%, and to use logic were chosen by 48%. So I'm really happy to see this. And again, let me give you this advice to the beginning of the week. Set small steps, yeah, small steps, just maybe today, the next trend, the next trade, sticking to rules, use this kind of logic, because recognizing the logic in trading will help you to sticking to the rules all the time. So first logic, then sticking to rules. Thanks guys for joining this session. Again, you can watch it afterwards on YouTube. Again, if you miss a part, and I hope I will see each other tomorrow again, right before the market will open. Thanks for your time. Have courage and be kind, and may the force